Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. My name is Mike Pitt. I make videos about content marketing and business so that you can grow your business and increase your profits. Today I'm continuing with my crypto series, and the title for today's video is it too late to buy Bitcoin now? Keep watching and I'll share my thoughts. Cryptocurrency investing is something that I've been involved with on a small scale for quite a number of years. I have, in case you don't know, I also have a secondary website called learnmoney.io. I'll put a screenshot of learnmoney.io on the screen now. And in that I share my sort of personal finance tips and journey to financial independence. So let's think about Bitcoin. We all have a friend, I'm sure this is true, we all have a friend who either A, invested in Bitcoin in 2012 and is now talking to you about their Lambo, or B, almost invested in Bitcoin in the early days and could have been a millionaire if they'd taken a slightly different route. Very, very common story. And what we tend to think because of that is that we've missed the boat. It's too late. That fear of missing out has kicked in. We missed the opportunity with Bitcoin. That's what a lot of people think. If you mention the word Bitcoin nowadays, particularly in developed markets, I'm in the UK, so if you mention it in Western Europe or in Australia or America, obviously lots of people are aware of Bitcoin. Not so many have invested, but lots of people are aware of the word and they've seen it in the news media, the traditional centralized news media, they've seen it. So people are now aware of Bitcoin. So it's quite understandable that across the board, people think, it's too late. I wish I'd known about it in 2012, 2013. I wish I'd bought 5,000 for, $20, etc. But let's address the question that's for consideration today. Is it too late? No, it's not too late. So I will, when I edit this video, I'm going to include a couple of screenshots and an article I wrote in July 2018, in which I was saying that I think the title for the article was has the Bitcoin bubble burst or something like that along those lines, and it was on the Learn Money site, and I'll link to that in the description below. And at the time, Bitcoin was at had been at $17,000 and then went down to $6,000. So it was almost like, well, it had peaked and it was over now. And at the time of recording, Bitcoin is currently at about I checked it this morning, $41,000. And not so long ago, a month or two ago, in November, it was at $65,000. So you can see there's a lot of price volatility there, and there's a lot of movement. And just because it's been to $65,000 in the past, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. Take this as entertainment. You must research and make your own financial decisions. Just because it's been to 65,000 before doesn't mean it will go to 65,000 again. You have to research any project that you're going to invest in, just as you would research any ISA project or ETF investment vehicle that you're about to invest in. You should do your research. But what I will say about Bitcoin is, in the time that it's been around, it has now proven itself as an ongoing store of value, and it has, together with Ethereum, they have, in my mind at least, a special place in that they are more stable in a very risky asset class. So when I say asset class, I'm talking about cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies as a sector are far riskier than some other investment products you could invest in. So you need to know that if you're looking at cryptocurrencies in any way, you need to realize that there's a higher risk with them than there are with some ETFs or tracker funds, etc. Those are far more stable. But with that risk comes the opportunity, and it has shown itself in history, the opportunity to earn great rewards. So with a greater risk, there's a potential for greater rewards, particularly with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you're considering investing in Bitcoin now, and it's 2022, it's January 2022, it's not too late. And I'm going to put on screen the product life cycle, showing different stages, and those stages include, and I just want to make particular reference to those stages include early adopters, and they also include large majority, and then the later majority comes in. So we're at the stage with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies where the visionaries have already been involved and invested, and the early adopters, this is the early adopter phase in my mind, because mass adoption, when everybody's using Bitcoin, has not arrived yet. So the fact that it's not been adopted across the board is my rationale for saying there's still money to be made investing in Bitcoin. How do you invest in Bitcoin without having too much risk? Well, first of all, you need to have the right mindset. You need to say to yourself, I'm not investing this week to try and make profit by next week or next month or even next year. I'm going to have a long-term view and look at the charts, and I'll put some charts on highlighting Bitcoin's performance in the last few years so that you can see that. And then I'm going to hope to profit and benefit over a longer period of time. So that might be a couple of years. There's no guarantee that the growth that has been experienced will be replicated, but it is an indication that there is still some room for improvement, given that it's not widely invested in. So there's a small percentage of people who are invested in Bitcoin, and you can see them all on the internet or on mainstream media, particularly if they've been very successful. But it's not too late, and the way that you would spread your risk would be to invest each week or each month a particular amount, and then build up your position or your holding in that particular cryptocurrency over a long period of time, and that would even out all the peaks and troughs of the market. So if it's sometimes you're getting a particularly good deal, and other times you're getting a average or so-so deal when you're investing, but you're continuing to invest and increase your position, and you must think long term and not be swayed by sort of daily weekly fluctuations. So that would be my recommendation if you were going to invest in Bitcoin. Is it too late? No, it's not too late. There's still an opportunity there, and it's very interesting to me when I read back my old articles, thinking that Bitcoin had peaked at 17,000 and it's now 41,000 and has been 65,000. So the answer to the question, is it too late? No, it's not too late. And the reason I give for it not being too late is because we've not reached the stage where there's mass adoption of Bitcoin. There is, but just a word of caution, two words of caution actually. The first one is, just because it's reached 65,000 in the past, there's no guarantee that it will reach that again or go beyond it. Secondly, not all, let's talk about altcoins, not all coins available that you might see listed on CoinMarketCap, and remember CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance, so it's not completely independent in terms of how it skews rankings and so on, so you just remember that. Not all coins listed on CoinMarketCap have the potential, have the infrastructure and the use case that sort of Bitcoin or Ethereum have. So some of them are very, very risky. It's like going to a casino, investing in some altcoins, and people will, you'll see on the internet, on YouTube especially, you'll see people hyping up a particular coin because they're invested in it or they've been paid to hype it up, and then they'll when it's been hyped up and the price has gone up, they'll take their money out, and leaving a lot of normal regular people still invested in it, and they'll end up losing their money because the coin has and the project perhaps has no intrinsic value, and your money will go to naught. So as I said earlier in this video, Bitcoin and Ethereum, which I might talk about in another video, are special cases in that respect. They're not like these altcoins, so be very careful where you get your investment advice. Obviously do your research, and what you invest in, understand what you're investing in, and understand the track record of those cryptocurrencies. I'm going to leave it there for now. I hope you've enjoyed this discussion on whether it's too late to invest in Bitcoin. and I've obviously said no, it isn't. Please give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Click on 1 and 2 screenshots to watch another video from me. I look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, thanks. Bye bye.